Once upon a time, in a colorful village nestled between the mountains and the sea, lived a curious little girl named Ava. Ava loved stories and adventures, and her favorite was the tale of Alice in Wonderland. But there was one thing Ava struggled with: learning her alphabet. She often mixed up the letters, especially the very first one. One sunny afternoon, as Ava sat under her favorite apple tree trying to remember if was for ants or apples, something magical happened. A tiny door appeared in the tree trunk. It was just her size. Unable to resist the curiosity, Ava opened the door and stepped inside. To her surprise, Ava found herself in a land unlike any she had ever known. The sky was painted with vibrant colors, and the ground was covered with shimmering letters that danced like they had a mind of their own. Ava realized she had stumbled into Alphabetland, a place where letters came to life. As she took her first steps, she was greeted by the letter A itself. It had arms and legs, with a bright and shiny coat, and it spoke with a gentle voice. "Welcome, Ava. I hear you want to learn about me and my friends. Let's go on an adventure." Ava agreed excitedly, and led her through the magical land. They met so many wonderful and quirky characters along the way, like the bouncing bee, who could jump higher than the clouds, and Curious Sea, who peeked around every corner. As they journeyed, each letter showed Ava something special about themselves. Took her to an arched bridge made of apples, where ants, surprising and strong, marched in a line. Ava watched as the ants lifted heavy apples, realizing why stood for their name. Soon enough, Ava encountered puzzles and games, guided by the wise and musical M, who played melodies that taught her to remember each letter by heart. Ava laughed and learned through every twist and turn of Alphabetland. By the end of her adventure, not only did she know her letters, but she had also grown more confident and curious about the world. When Ava finally returned to her village through the little door, her heart was full of wonderful memories. She was now ready to share her stories and help others learn their ABCs just like she did. And from that day on, whenever Ava sat under the apple tree, she would smile, knowing that adventure and knowledge were just a step away, and that every letter held magic waiting to be discovered.